Glen Burnie is a town many of us Marylanders of Anne Arundel County may know about or live in. However, not many people know of its rich and interesting history. Glen Burnie was officially founded in 1888, but activity had been going on for quite some time before the official founding. In 1759, a patent for 100 acres of land at the head of Curtis Creek was granted to Caleb Dorsey Jr., Edward Dorsey, and Alexander Lawson, and the Curtis Creek Furnace and Iron Works was erected, and continued to turn out pig iron until it was abandoned in 1851. In 1858, a 6,000-acre tract of land in North Anne Arundel County was acquired by William Wilkins Glen for the Curtis Creek Mining, Furnace, and Manufacturing Company, along with a man named Charles Pitts, who had no connection to the company. It was William Wilkins Glen's brother, John Glen, who decided to develop the area for future development in the late 1880s with his son and nephew, because the tract was located along the Baltimore-Annapolis Railroad, which was built in 1887. 3,000 acres were set aside for development. Here's a picture of the railroad around 1895, one of the oldest pictures of early Glen Burnie, looking westward at Light Street Road, which is now Crane Highway. The town was named after the country seat of his grandfather, Elias Glen, who owned a farm called Glen Burnie, originally Glensburn, which was located in what is now the Harlem Park section of Baltimore. In 1880, the tile works of the company were built, which later became the site of Johnson Lumber Company, and what is now a multi-level parking garage along Baltimore-Annapolis Boulevard. One of the oldest houses in Glen Burnie is the Brayshaw home, which was originally built by the Curtis Creek Mining, Furnace, and Manufacturing Company before the Civil War. This was one of the only homes in Glen Burnie until the 1880s, when settlements started to increase. The town was officially founded when the local post office, the Myrtle Post Office, became the Glen Burnie Post Office. More houses were constructed in the town, such as the Albert Hamlen house in 1890. Hamlen moved here around 1910 and was a pioneer of the town, as he was a founder of the Glen Burnie Improvement Association and is credited with his work in starting the Glen Burnie Carnival. And when the carnival first started, almost nobody had an automobile, so horse-drawn conveyances, like a horse and buggy, could be seen tied along trees on the 3 nights the carnival was going on. This man, William Kuethe, was hired by the Curtis Creek Mining, Furnace, and Manufacturing Company as an agent for the sale of real estate in the Glen Burnie development, and he also became a pioneer, starting the first general store of the town and supervising the construction of most public buildings. Glen Burnie was also home to Saldner's Range, a shooting range used for military practice during World War I. This later became the site of the Harrendale community, which was developed in the post-World War II era in 1947 by Brial Communities, Inc. Crane Highway was constructed in 1922, which was a milestone for the town. Downtown Glen Burnie was thriving as it developed more and more of the time. Businesses sprang up like the Downs Riley Motor Company, as seen in this picture. Now, of course, there are numerous car dealerships in Glen Burnie in the modern times. By the 1950s, there were several houses and businesses in Glen Burnie's downtown business district, like Whistle, Stop at Crane, and the railroad crossing, which was next to Glen Burnie Station, as can be seen in these pictures. However, the business district was struck with a blow when the Harrendale Mall opened in 1958, the first enclosed mall in the region. Because many businesses had shifted to the mall, leaving many buildings abandoned, of course, the mall has since become a strip mall. Here's a view of downtown Glen Burnie in the 1960s. It has obviously changed dramatically in the past few decades, as can be seen in this aerial view of the town in 2020. Many buildings have been torn down for construction of Anne Arundel Community College, Food Line, etc. As is being seen in this video, this area has gone from a section of a mining, furnace, and manufacturing company to a town which many of us know about and occupy today, and has been changed dramatically since its settlement in the 1880s, and even more dramatically with the consistent construction of suburbs and other housing developments.